Hello friends, the next waveform generator using op-amp is a triangular waveform generator or triangular wave generator. A triangular wave, we have seen up to this point, we have seen a square wave generator which was free running oscillator or astable multivibrator which could generate a square wave, right? Here I can generate a triangular wave by simply integrating a square wave. So if I connect a triangular wave, if I connect an integrator at the output of a square wave generator, the resultant combination will be a triangular wave generator. Let us see that. This is the circuit of triangular wave generator, in which first part is the square wave generator or square wave generator. What are the another names? Square wave generator or astable multivibrator or free running oscillator. The second stage, the second part of this circuit is integrator, right? This is the integrator. So output of the square wave generator is connected at the input of an integrator. Remember, the integrator is connected in inverting mode. So the output of square wave will be inverted when it goes to the output with integration. So what I mean to say is the output of the integrator will be the integration of the output of the square wave generator, like this, right? And with negative sign. So this negative sign, if it is a constant value, suppose you take first half. So now let us see the waveform. The output of the first stage, that is square wave generator, is a square wave which varies from plus Vsat to minus Vsat. Only two levels are there in the square wave. When you integrate it, so what, let us see what could be the possible output. The triangular waveform could be like this as well, like this. It could be like this, but it is going down. Why? Let us see that. If you integrate this, this is plus. If you integrate this, so this will be plus Vsat, or it will be simply Vsat minus into T, and this has got a negative slope with some constant value. There will be some constant value because of this, some constant of integration, right? So with some constant of integration, so it has got some negative slope, but there is some constant of integration, so it is not starting from origin, it is starting from some constant of integration, so some constant value, and it has got a negative slope. So that is why it is having a negative slope when this voltage is positive, and it has positive slope when the output of square wave is negative. So wherever you have positive value, there will be negative slope. Wherever you have negative value, there will be positive slope. This is what you need to take care of, right? Otherwise it could have shown, it could have been shown like this in different options. So if it is a positive, there has to be negative slope. If it is negative, there has to be a positive slope in this combination, right? And there can be a mathematical analysis for this, but here you should remember at least the circuit and the waveform. Fine. And that finishes your triangular wave generator. Of course, there can be mathematical analysis. Mathematical analysis means they may be asking you the period. Let us see. This is one cycle. This is one cycle of the triangular wave. It means the time period of square wave is same as time period of triangular wave. Both will be having same time period, right? The only difference will be this slope, the rate of change, and that will depend upon, of course, the components of the integrator, right? So this finishes your triangular wave generator. So that is just a conceptual topic. Otherwise we have already studied square wave generator, we have already studied integrator. So combination of two is nothing but a triangular wave generator. So now we will see the examples which appeared based on the triangular wave generator circuit, and that will include mathematical analysis as well, so that you can understand the operation of a triangular wave generator. Now let us see example based on a triangular wave generator. This is a question here. Consider the triangular wave generator shown in the figure below. This is the circuit given to you, where we have integrator followed by inverter circuit. Assume that op amps are ideal and have plus minus 12 volt power supply. If the input is a plus minus 5 volt square wave of the duty cycle plus 50%, that is 50%, the condition that results in triangular wave of peak to peak amplitude 5 volt and square and frequency of 50 hertz at the output is. Please see carefully. This is the circuit you have. Here the input side, this is the circuit. The input side of the circuit is nothing but a simple circuit which is nothing but integrator. This is integrator circuit. And output side of the circuit which is nothing but simple inverter circuit. So this is inverter circuit. So input is a square wave which is drawn here, and output is a triangular wave which is drawn here, right? Input is a plus minus 5 volt square wave. It means you have negative peak value of minus 5 volt and positive peak value of plus 5 volt. The triangular wave is peak to peak 5 volt amplitude. That means it has a negative amplitude of minus 2.5 and plus amplitude of 2.5. Total value is total peak to peak value from here to here is 5 volt. That's given to you. Fine. Now basically the input circuit is indicator which is converting a square wave to triangular wave. So it is basically a converter circuit, not exactly the triangular wave generator, and it is followed by the inverter. Yes, at input side, on this side, if you take a square wave generator and then you connect triangular this integrator at the output of square wave generator, that becomes generator circuit, but it is converter which converts a square wave to triangular wave at the output. Suppose output of the integrator is V01 and output of the second stage is V0. Then output of the first stage can be written like this: V01 equal to 1 by, suppose this resistance is R1, this resistance is R2 and this is R. So it can be, the output of first stage can be written like this: R1 into C integration of input voltage Vi dt from 0 to t plus some initial voltage across the capacitor, we can say Vc1, right? That's what you have, initial voltage of the capacitor. So now I can write output of the second circuit, which will be nothing but, and there is a negative sign here, so I can write output of the second circuit, so that can be written like R upon R2 with minus sign into V01. So this can be written like R by, what I do, I put the expression of V01 here in this equation, right? So I can write R by R1 R2 into C. Please see, this is expression of V01, so I am simply replacing this V01 by this expression. So I have minus sign, minus is cancelled out. So I have integration from 0 to t. So this integration is from 0 to t Vi dt plus, now when you put V01, so this output initial voltage becomes R by R2 into Vc naught. So output as a function of time is equal to, I am just rewriting that equation, I am just repeating that equation: R1 R2 into C integration 0 to t input voltage Vi dt plus, this is initial voltage but output voltage, initial output voltage due to the capacitor. Now if you see this part of the circuit, please see this part of the circuit. What is initial voltage? This is minus 2.5 volt. And what is this time? T equal to 10 millisecond. and at t equal to 10 millisecond, what is the output voltage? 2.5 volt. And from 0 to t equal to 10 millisecond, what is the input voltage? 5 volts. So I can write at t equal to 10 millisecond, what is output voltage? Output voltage is 2.5 volt, right? But for the period from 0 to t, what is input? Input here is, and what is initial voltage? V0 minus is equal to how much? V0 minus is minus 2.5 volt. So I can write at t equal to 0 and at t equal to 10 milliseconds. So first of all, you can write this expression. Please see carefully. I can rewrite, I'll say I can write this expression of output voltage, like then you'll be able to understand what I am trying to say. This R upon R1 into R2 into C. Now from 0 to t, what is the value of input voltage? 5 volt. So multiplied by 5 volt. Integration of this will be what? T plus initial output voltage V0 minus, that is the expression. So now I'll put this condition at t equal to 10 millisecond, V naught is 2.5 volt, V0 minus is minus 2.5 volt. So this gives 2.5 volt equal to R by R1 R2 into C multiplied by 5 multiplied by 10 milliseconds, so 10 milliseconds minus 2.5 volt, because initial output voltage is this. So by putting value of R1 and R2, which is given in the circuit this and this, I can find the ratio R by C, which comes out to be 1 after calculation. So that's your answer. So this is simple question which appeared in exam. So that is how we find the solution. And there is one more question on triangular wave generator, and that is again a circuit, converter circuit. You can try it yourself, that is given in the text. Thank you very much for watching the video.